Slavery in 2022.
Slavery has been an issue for longer than humans have recorded history. Although in today's world it may look different, well, except for maybe in China that is. But still, anytime someone is unpaid for their work, they are slaves. Point blank, period. So even if you just think playing around on social media is fun, what you are forgetting is the big tech companies are actually making billions of dollars a year off of your work. So how do we break their chains binding us to these censor-happy corporations? It's actually time to follow in cryptocurrency's footsteps, officially decentralizing the power of these oligarchs by giving each and every American their piece of the pie and ending tech monopolies overnight, which hopefully the rest of the world will follow suit. Now, if you don't believe me, just listen to the creator of Twitter, the other Jack.
Dorsey, that is.
And don't accept this false new version of Internet 3.0 as being a real decentralization when it will only be owned by another corporation.
So how can this be solved?
3.3 is the answer.
What is Internet 3.3?
You ask? Well, let's begin with the main questions this absolutely new version of the Internet to be known as 3.3 needs to accomplish. Will it be free?
Check.
Will it end censorship?
Check.
Will it pay me?
Check.
Will I own my own data? Finally.
Check.
Wait, hold on a second. Exactly how am I going to finally own my own data?
Well, the first thing that everyone needs to understand is that no matter what you do on the internet, from the search engines like Google and the media platforms such as
Twitter,
or just a regular search result like
Nick's Pizzeria?
they're all nothing more than a website. Now knowing this is the inner workings of all these platforms makes answering the flurry of questions a little more simple. Going forward, everyone will own their own website or platform.
Whoa, hold on.
When you say,
I don't know how to code.
the greatest thing about the advancements of big tech, to their own detriment at this point, is that with these easily used things called plugins, you can design an entire website using something that would remind you of the Paint program from Microsoft. You can design the way every page of your platform looks with the click of a mouse.
Nothing could be easier.
So not only will owning these sites individually allow you to control your own data, but with each one of us being our own publishers, it takes the power out of
Zuckerberg
and his cronies' hands once and for all,
giving it to you.
ending censorship immediately.
So what could be better than that?
Well, getting paid, of course. Now, although it's a simple process of copy and paste once you sign up with a publisher's program, but
Google
basically has a monopoly of owning this ad network. And being able to deplatform their adversaries is still an issue that needs to be addressed as well. This is where voting
MAFIA,
or Make America Free intellectually again in the upcoming 2022 congressional elections will play a huge part. Once elected, one of my top goals will be to
force
government once and for all to break this monopoly up into a public utility, because no corporation should have the power to tell any individual that they can or can't make a living based on their beliefs. I don't care if you're
Alex Jones,
or
Ethan Klein.
if you create content people want to view, you should be compensated for your art,
This all sounds great,
you say.
but I know for a fact that websites cost money to own, and you said it would be free.
And right you are, which is where your vote for
MAFIA,
is so important once again. You see, in Congress, I will be the architect of the Internet 3.3 bill, which will create a voucher program for each and every adult to own their own platform, paid for with U.S. tax dollars. But it doesn't stop there. It will also put amazing introduction programs into schools, teaching our next generation the power of owning their own data. So no Americans will ever be taken advantage of, like this again, from the likes of
Twitter,
or
Facebook.
CEOs. Also, teaching them the latest design techniques. So maybe the conversation about
What did you learn at school today?
actually becomes a real dinner table conversation once again. So let's recap what a vote for MAFIA gets you. Will it be free?
check.
Will it end censorship?
Check.
Will it pay me?
Check.
Will I own my own data?
Finally.
Check.
In closing, please take a second to imagine the real impact this will have with every individual, from Jane and John Doe with 1,000 followers to your biggest stars like Eminem, Kanye, or Kane Brown, being able to enjoy 100% of their income instead of sharing revenue with the likes of YouTube or iTunes. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. Are there any authors out there tired of giving a huge portion of your income to
Amazon.
for your audiobooks? That is, of course, if they even allow your opinions on their website.
Right, Josh Hawley?
Well, remember, that is your data also. So no more sharing your income with Blue
No balls.
Origins
Connor Rockets.
owner
Sir,
Bezos. This also means all of your NFTs and crypto wallets will be in one place as well. So now going forward, this will give you all the profit you deserve. Finally. Now that you've heard the first plea from this century's Robin Hood, who will endlessly fight to help you bridge the gap between your very own wallets,
and our New World Order kings and queens,
simply for doing the things you already love to do on a daily basis.
for free,
Just remember this November to join our MAFIA by getting out there and voting for
JD.
And for all those who are not located in
JD's
jurisdiction, be sure to ask your primary candidate if they are going to support MAFIA before you decide to cast your vote for them in the primaries, regardless if they're
Democrat.
or
Republican.
This video was created completely by JD for the purpose of the 2022 congressional elections for New Jersey's
second
district and is in association with flurreiy.com.
That's FLURREIY.
And please, because I'm not a millionaire like my opponent, like and share. Sharing is going to be the only way that the chance of Mafia has to succeed.